Hey, Paula, is this considered cardio? What about this? Huh? As I'm moving? Alright, what about this one? Leg extensions seated with a medicine ball.
I don't think that's cardio, first of all, and second of all, can we get started? Can we do that?
Hey, what's up guys? Giancarlo here from GC3 Fitness, and in today's video, we're gonna talk about how to lose weight without doing cardio. And if you've been watching my YouTube channel, first of all, I wanna say thank you. And second of all, we're gonna do something a little bit different than what we've been doing, right? So you're not gonna be seeing a workout. It's actually gonna be you and I right now. I'm gonna be sitting right here and we're gonna have a little talk, okay? So today's topic is how to lose weight without doing cardio, okay? Now, most of us like to do cardio and most of us don't. I personally love doing high intensity interval training, right? That is a type of cardio. Or you can do low intensity cardio. They're both great for you. They both have different benefits, which I'm not gonna get into that in specific right now, because we're gonna talk about how you can lose weight without doing neither of them, okay? So first thing is, how do we actually lose weight? Well, that's gonna start off with a caloric deficit, right? And what's a caloric deficit? It means eating less than what your body burns, okay? All of us have a certain maintenance calories, right? If we want to gain weight or lose weight, we're gonna have to be eating a little bit more or a little bit less than that certain maintenance, okay? And like I said, everyone's different depending on their body type, depending on how much outdoor or physical activity they actually do, okay? So to give you a quick example, my maintenance is about 2,800 and I'm currently trying to gain some weight, right? I'm doing a lean bulk, meaning I'm trying to bulk up in a very lean way. So I'm adding a little bit more calories to that 2,800, not too much to where I'm gaining more fat than actual muscle, right? Just a slight surplus to where I'm gaining more muscle at a slower process over time, okay? Because that is the key. Whether you're gaining weight or losing weight, you want to do that over time, okay? We're not looking for that shortcut. We're looking at it as long term, okay? Now, again, with that caloric deficit, okay? You do not have to do cardio to get in that caloric deficit, but you need to know how much you're actually eating. And I know we don't, unless you track your actual meals, you don't know how much you're eating. So how do you do that? Well, you go about your day, right? You eat your foods, you weigh yourself, how much do you weigh? Maybe at the end of the week, you kind of see, hey, look, I weigh 135, okay? And I'm trying to get to 130. So at the end of the week, you're at 135, okay, cool. Right? Can we lose a pound a week? Yeah, that means you have to be at a 500 caloric deficit every single day for 7 days straight to lose 3,500 calories, because that is 1 pound of fat. Okay, so if you're not losing weight, that means that we're eating around that maintenance calories overall by the end of the week. So we have to change something. So we can either be a little bit more aggressive in our exercising, or maybe we're not exercising and we're just dieting alone, because you can do that. Okay, and now we just have to adjust by eating a little bit less, eating more whole foods, right? Foods that are not so high in calorie, and maybe not having those cheat days or cheat meals in our diet yet. Okay, so let's say by the end of week 1 and week 2, we're at 134. Okay, we're doing a good job. That means we're actually losing weight. So that means we're doing good. Okay, maybe we're jumping back to 135, 136. That means we're going back up. We have to really pay attention on what we eat. Okay, so kind of being very disciplined, especially if dieting alone is what you're doing, right? That's why I advise doing exercise with your diet and adding what type of exercise? Well, not just any exercise, but focusing on heavy lifting, because heavy lifting is going to require you to burn more calories, and by burning more calories, you're allowed to eat more food and be a little bit more flexible with your diet without just dieting alone. And building muscle, right? If you want to build muscle in certain areas, then you have to exercise. If you don't exercise, then you won't build muscle. You can still lose weight, but you won't build the muscle and maybe the physique and body type that you actually want. Okay, and by building muscle, by building lean muscle, you'll be able to actually burn more calories. Okay, and by any means, we're not talking about cardio. We're not doing that. Okay, we're just doing working out and we're dieting, or we're just dieting and that's it. Okay, now when it comes to eating, okay, we have to pay attention to what's called those hidden calories, especially if we're not losing weight. And what does that mean? Maybe you order a salad, okay, and maybe you pay attention to what's in that salad, but you're not paying attention to that dressing. Okay, and that dressing may be like that olive oil, which is not bad, okay, it's actually good for you, but it has a certain amount of calories, and it is high in calories because it is a certain type of fat, okay, and those are the little things that we have to keep track of. Maybe I'm done eating for the day, but right before I went to bed, I wanted to have that piece of chocolate. And maybe that chocolate took me overboard, right? Just because it has those hidden calories that we're not really counting. So those are the little things we have to pay attention. Maybe that peanut butter scoop at the end of the night, just because I got a little bit hungry, I wanted to have a little peanut butter scoop right there. Those are those little hidden calories that a lot of us don't really count, okay? That's why there is, if you want to be very specific, the importance of tracking your meals and your macros, and we can get very big into that, and I want to actually have a specific video for that, okay? But to give you a quick example, okay, I count my calories. Why do I count my calories? Because I need to know if I'm actually in a surplus. I need to know if I'm actually eating more than what my body burns, because if I'm not, then technically I'm wasting my time because I want to gain weight, okay? Sometimes I eyeball it. I don't track every day. I eyeball it. Why? Because I've kind of already gotten in the rhythm, and I know what certain foods are high in calorie and whatnot. And when you get used to it, you kind of just know when you're eating too much or when you're eating too little or when you're kind of just hitting a smack in the middle, okay? So again, we haven't done any type of cardio, okay? We're focusing on that caloric deficit if we're just dieting alone, and we're still focusing on that caloric deficit if we're adding our exercise. And when you're adding your exercise, whether it's 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour, okay, always try to keep it intense, keep it safe, right? Pick whatever exercises you want, make it fun, because if it's something fun, it's actually something that you're actually gonna stick to, as well as your diet, right? Stick to a diet, stick to something that is gonna be fun and sustainable for you, because like I said, this is not short term, you wanna make this long term, especially if you want results, right? Something fun is something you're actually gonna stick with. If you try and stick with something that's not realistic for you, then you may do it short term, but you won't stick to it long term. And I always say we have so much to live for, so let's plan for the long term gains, the long term goals, okay? So that's it, okay? That's it on not doing any cardio, okay? Cardio is great. If you do cardio, that's awesome, right? Cardio is a major tool to add into your diet, to add into your exercise, to burn more calories, especially high intensity interval training, because you burn even more calories at a shorter amount of time, making it more efficient. Especially you get that afterburn effect by doing high intensity training, which is the one that I would recommend, but pick or choose. It's all depending on what you like to do, which is going to be more sustainable, and what are you actually going to stick to, okay? But no, you do not have to do any type of cardio. So if you hate it, then this is the video for you, right? If you don't like doing cardio, then this is great, because like I just said, you do not have to do any type of cardio to lose weight. The main factor, whichever diet you decide to do, whether it's keto, this, that, intermittent fasting, okay, paleo, all green, all meat diet, the main factor, and everyone will tell you, is in order to lose weight, it is getting into that caloric deficit, okay? And yes, there is a how long should I be in a caloric deficit? That is very, very important, okay? We'll talk about that later on, but you cannot be in a caloric deficit your whole life. Why? Because then metabolism comes in, starts to slow down, which is a big factor and a big talk about why most people start diets. They get major results right away, and then they gain all that weight back because either someone didn't teach them correctly, or you got stuck in that caloric deficit for so long that your metabolism said, whoa, slow down, I need some food, what's going on? So everything you start to feed yourself, instead of burning it, you're storing it, okay? And if that's you, right, you can fix that, right? If that happened to you, you can fix that, but you have to understand why that happened, okay? And then what happens is you say, okay, well, I'm gonna just go back to that diet because it worked. So I'm gonna cut my calories, I'm gonna continue to cut my calories, I'm gonna continue to cut my calories, and it only gets worse, and you only start to gain more weight faster. Okay, so it's very important you know what you're doing, either whether you find a coach or not, you find something on YouTube, you watch these videos, okay? But no cardio, caloric deficit, train hard, okay, whatever it is, focus on something, make sure it's something sustainable, okay? Also guys, okay, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I have a whole bunch of videos. I think I'm on video, this is gonna be video 23 or 24. Okay, it is a fitness channel, so you're gonna be seeing a lot of workouts, okay, a lot of exercises, that you can be doing from home, workouts at the gym, talks like this about nutrition, okay? There's gonna be lots of fun every single Monday, brand new YouTube video, okay? Check out my latest video on the #1 tip on how to make your ab workouts extremely effective, okay? It was a short topic. I love it just because it is extremely effective. Not a lot of people know about it, and it is major key if you want to start seeing your abs, if you want to start building them fast and making those workouts effective and not long. Okay, guys? So hopefully you liked this video. If you did, make sure to hit me with a like. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to tap that little bell so you guys get notified when I post, right? Share the video. Let me know in the comments below. If there's any specific video you guys want me to talk about, please let me know. Okay, I have lots of messages on Instagram, right? Thoughts that go through my mind to make videos. Obviously, I can make so many, but these are not for me. These are for you, okay? So if you want to see anything in specific, whatever it is, okay? A 5-minute workout with bands in the bathroom, right? Whatever video it is for you, okay, guys? So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, night, whatever time you're watching this video. Catch you guys next week. Let's go. Yo, I can't be sweating when the AC is like 68 degrees.
I was like, I'm sweating right now.
I get nervous, bro.
Stuck as 8 feet in the mud, you have been caught in the flood. While the water is